Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Thursday, March 24th, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. Flagler County is poised to see several of its legislative priorities become a reality.
The county unveiled 3 funding priorities and is slated to get just over $19 million from the state. Legislative liaison Holly Albanese, who also serves as Flagler County's library director, talks about some of the projects that have been funded.
The Central Commerce Parkway roadway construction, and so we did request $11.8 million. $6.8 million was funded. And then the septic to sewer conversion project on the Barrier Island, we requested $6.4 million for the backbone, and we received $8 million.
The funding in the proposed budget bill still needs approval from Governor Ron DeSantis.
Now, because this is not a given, it's a proposed budget, and it still has to go to the governor, we've prepared a letter for the governor, which I think is going to get signed by the chair, asking for his support of our projects. And I am working on letters for both Senator Hudson and Representative Renner, thanking them for their support this year and moving our projects forward.
Another one of those legislative priorities, the Florida Agricultural Museum is slated to get $4.5 million. Kara Hoplick, executive director of the museum, says they're in the planning stages for a visitor center,
which will house the admission area, exhibits, probably rotating exhibits, a gift shop, a cafe, which could feature local products.
While the building will have conference and office space, it will also be sure to showcase innovation.
We could have areas where we can do gardening and hydroponics, and also the future of Florida agriculture. Because our mission statement is to teach the public about Florida agriculture's past, present, and future.
Hoblick says they hope to make the museum more of an experiential tourist destination that represents the entire state.
Even the term museum does not exactly tell what we are. We are more of an experience. And the support that we have received especially from Flagler County, has been unprecedented. We would not be where we are today if we would not have had the support from Flagler County. They really got the ball rolling to create this overall expansion project and kind of push the reset button on this property. Previous administrator Jerry Cameron is really the one that got the ball rolling, and the current administrator Heidi Petito supports all of this, and our local legislators have supported this, and they have carried our message to Tallahassee and have made it their number one priority to make this a destination for visitors.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
A shuttered Bunnell hotel could get a new lease on life.
The former Country Hearth Inn on Old Dixie Highway was sold about a year ago, but the new owners had only been in contact through their attorneys. This week, architect and general contractor representative Jim Albano gave commissioners a project update.
All of the design has been done, and we expect to receive our final engineering for mechanical, electrical, and plumbing here within about a week's time, and then we are ready to go for permit. So we're looking at a 1-year construction schedule from when we receive our permit.
Commissioner Dave Sullivan told Albano it's been a long struggle at this location, and he's happy to hear its rehabilitation is progressing.
Progress is important, and then to continue the progress, we do have some problems with venues, but you have been putting money into this already, and so there's no doubt you're serious and that you want to get this thing done.
Albano says this project is modeled after a boutique hotel in Scottsdale, Arizona. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
The results are in from Operation Care in Flagler County that happened over spring break.
Fewer DUI arrests, fewer crashes with injuries, and no deaths on Flagler County roadways highlighted a busy and successful Operation Care focused on Spring Break 2022. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
Deputies in conjunction with the Florida Highway Patrol concluded Operation Care, which was a traffic enforcement operation. The 3-day operation resulted in over 600 traffic stops and multiple citations and written warnings. It also resulted in 11 arrests for narcotics. We're working hard to keep our community roadways safe, and I ask that our community follow the traffic laws so that we don't have to pull you over and our traffic crashes will go down. Thank you for your cooperation.
The focus for Operation CARE was on state roads, including Interstate 95, US 1, State Route 11, State Route 100, and State Route A1A. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
How does a person in a house qualify for SHIP dollars?
Deborah Paradowski says
the home has to be eligible, and so does the applicant. We're going to be looking at their income and their assets, and we look at every person under the roof. So we do have to get information. It doesn't matter if you're living with like your cousin or, a neighbor or whatever. We have to get all of their income information and verify it to make sure that you're eligible.
Paradowski is the housing coordinator in Flagler County. She said that the last thing that SHIP wants to do is to put a person in a house that they cannot afford.
We have to make sure that there's a maximum purchase price limit on the homes, which is 90% of the area market rate. But we do look at the affordability.
Paradowski said that's 30% of a home buyer's income. Listen to the Flagler Voice on Saturday mornings at 8:30 here on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, what's the market like for affordable housing? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.